Alright, welcome back to another Kingdom of the Plunder campaign series. This is the second one, and after finishing the last video, I realized I deprived you of watching this dotted line unfold and unlocking this very nice second kingdom. But yes, let's get into it. And this time we should see, yes, some special features for the campaign mode. Apparently, Mining Road has both treasurified and durationified, which means that, well, it is both a treasure and a duration now. The treasurified, where do I? The treasurified just means that it's a treasure, and the durationified means that it is also a duration card with, at the start of your next turn, +1 card and +1 action. Now, what does this mean for this kingdom? Let's see how this kingdom looks in general. We do have a lot of really strong cards, like really strong cards. There is not only the duration and treasurified Mining Road, which lets us play any treasure during our turn that we gain at a later point in time, and also gives us +2 money. No, but there's also Council Room, letting the opponent draw cards. There's Frigate, once again, which we saw in the last kingdom, which can be a devastating attack. There is Sentry, letting us look and trash the 2 top cards of our deck. There is Trickster, giving each other player a curse, and once this turn, when we discard a treasure from play, we may set it aside to put it into our hand at the end of turn. This, will be quite nice as well, although I don't know about the importance of dealing out curse with Trickster if we get to thin down quickly. Well, maybe it will let us get ahead a bit. But both Sentry and Rope are fairly strong trashers. I think it's much more important here to get the Frigate attack in. There is Cage, which lets us set aside up to 4 cards from our hand face down. And we can only put them back into our hand when we gain a victory card the next time. There is Siren, which is a strong attack card, as each other player gains a curse, and at the start of the next turn we draw up to 8 cards in hand. But to buy this and not trash it immediately, we need to sacrifice an action for an action card from our hand. There's Stowaway, giving us +2 cards at the start of the next turn, and we can play it whenever someone gains a duration card. Well, this should be playable pretty often here. There's Gondola, which in itself is just a duration silver, either this or next turn, but it lets us play an action card from our hand when we gain it. And there's Rope, which is a paddler variant with a +buy slapped on it, but also with a duration effect, so we can only play it once every 2 turns. And Rope says at the start of your next turn, +1 card, and you may trash a card from your hand. So there's also the nearby trait, again, this time on Rope. Now is the question, what do we do with this 5/2? I think on 3/4 I would just open Rope and maybe Cage, I guess. Or maybe even Rope and Silver in order to hit 5 quickly. With a 5/2, I think it's pretty clear that on the 2 we just gain a cage, buy a cage. And on the 5, it's also rather clear that we get a Sentry to help with the trashing. We might be a bit short on payload because of this open, but if we get a few ropes in and then mining roads afterwards, I think we'll be good. I haven't really talked about the different kingdom qualities. There is plenty of plus buy. The frigate attack is super strong, but there's apart from that, there's draw in council room, stowaway siren. There's a village effect in both gondola gains and mining road with the durationified thing, because at the start of the next turn, if we get an extra card in action, then that means we have a village there. Yeah, what I'll go for here is probably a very lean deck with loads of payload in it. A few mining roads, they seem incredibly strong. Maybe they will allow us to gain some cages at later points in the game. I also do want to get the frigate attack up and running as soon as possible. And then, yeah, let's see how we go from there. Let's just buy Sentry-Cage. Now set aside 4 cards with the cage. Hopefully, the Sentry, of course, only hits the estates. But we can buy a silver here. Again, Sentry and estates are glued together. Let's discard this to see the Sentry more often. Do I like gaining a stowaway over a silver here? No, I don't think so. I really want to hit 5 in order to get one of those mining roads in. Now again, the Sentry and the estates seem to love each other. Yeah, let's be frustrated about this and just buy 2 ropes now. Now we get the first curse in. This is not going as I anticipated, but we get to play 2 ropes here and we'll draw 3 cards next turn. Yeah, this should still be good. What amount will we hit next turn? We have 2 silvers in there, 2 coppers, so 6. We want to try to hit 7 by only playing one of the ropes here. I think I like to just trash down a bit more and be solid about this. But yeah, this sentry was utterly useless so far. Really, we could have gone for much better things. And again, it misses in a sage. This is, yeah, funny. But here, I think we just put in either another mining road, which will allow us to gain and play some ropes, or a frigate already. I think currently the AI stack is so thin that the frigate doesn't make that much sense. Let's just try to keep trashing down, but I think this game might already be lost just due to all of this estate sentry separation. This is really the archetype of a frustrating sentry occasion. But well, we'll see. AI is already on its way to have a super treasure dense deck. I don't think we're going to be able to do much against that. And yeah, the sentry also doesn't like this estate. Well, what do we get here? Let's gain and play another rope and buy a frigate. And the problem is that the AI will just have deck that doesn't need that much draw. We'll just be okay with just having this dense treasure payload. But yeah, let's see. We do get to play the mining road, trash this estate. Do we want to trash this copper? We do have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 right now. And last card, I think, is just a copper. Yeah, in any case, hitting 9 here is okay, I think. I would like to be able to put another mining road in. The AI, I don't think, is going to get frigates. At least it currently doesn't look like it. So we could go for some more payload and draw, but also I think we're good to keep this copper for now. Can trash this. Ah, yes, of course, the remaining card was a silver. But yes, we get to chain play a mining road by the other frigate and play this rope as well. And now the AI has a 9-card hand drawing into it because of the ropes and the mining roads, but it needed to discard a bunch of cards because of our frigate attack. So we might still be good here, but yeah, I'm not completely convinced. The AI unfortunately also gets a frigate there, which means that it's probably smart to trash this copper. Yeah, let's play this frigate again. And now we could already buy the province here. The problem I see about that is that this would pop our cage. Our cage still contains the 3 coppers and estate from the beginning. And that would mean that our next turn would be kind of demolished by AI's frigate. On the other hand, AI will only be able to, will not be able to draw extra cards at the start of its turn. So maybe it doesn't get the frigate in play, and in that case, getting the province might be the correct play. Yeah, I'm not super sure about this. Could also toy with just gaining and playing another mining road, but that would leave us with 5 for yet another mining road. Actually, I like that. I like. No, since we gained and played the gold, we need to gain and play the mining road first, which will not allow us to buy the gold. I'm a bit stumped here as to what to do. We could also, I don't think going for the trickster right now is the greatest way to go. Yeah, let's just take the risk and go for the province, actually. I'm sorry for this long phase of thinking, but I'd rather go through my options before taking any rushed decisions. Now this is a problem because we might not find our frigate. And there's also the question of whether we do or do not want to trash this estate. Keeping the extra point around. Let's play the sentry. Well, we do miss the frigate. We can leave it on top. It's an okay card to leave there. But yes, we hit 13. I like getting yet another mining road, and we can gain and play a cage to end our turn, setting aside those cards. It's actually quite a neat synergy here. I didn't really comment on that too much. But yeah, mining road cage, especially if you get to do it at the end of the turn, is quite nice. AI now put us under the frigate attack. So we will need to discard a few cards for yeah, how likely is the AI to double province? It has a few cards in play that I think we are good to just go for a province and maybe an estate. Fortunately, we missed a sentry here. Yeah, I just goes double duchy. We can discard 2 of those cards, get a mining village, a mining road in play, which is really nice. And we do not hit double province, but we can, well, we can buy a cage here. Yeah, I currently does not have a frigate in play. And the frigate is actually in its discard pile, so we can set aside those 4 cards and also buy 2 duchies. Now this will mean that we have this extra silver in our hand here. The rope lets us trash one of those, and here we hit an underwhelming 12. Now the problem about buying duchy for me now is that I have neither a frigate in play, nor and also the AI has 2 ropes and a siren in play. This is looking really bad. I think, yeah, we need to just go for cage, setting aside all of this junk, and probably lose on the spot during the next turn. Can buy 2. We don't want those in hand. Sorry. Just buy 2 estates here with that stuff. Maybe even just 3, but I think we are lost here with the AI getting so many cards in, especially without us having the frigate in play. Yeah, this didn't go as planned. There were a lot of annoying things, but I think that the most annoying, most of the annoying stuff was just the lack of synergy between our sentry and the starting estates. I wonder, let's go back. Of course, this won't change much, but let's go back and just play it completely differently, put all of those ropes into play, buy a, yeah, DII will certainly hit province, so we really need to just set aside stuff for the next turn. And buy maybe 2 estates. Let's see whether we still lose with that, or whether that would have been the play. It would have gotten us, or would have kept us in the game for just a tad longer, apparently. But the AI then just does the province duchy thing, gets the frigate in play, and we're essentially, lost anyways. So here we just play frigate, discard 5, 6, 7 cards, play the sentry, discard 2 more cards, and still don't even come close to, well, somewhat close, but we don't get to catch up in points against the AI here. But yeah, I think the takeaway from this is don't have your sentries miss your starting estates. So let's go for the second try. Same start. And this is looking much better. I mean, it's a bit annoying that we draw the cage here. I think I just buy a rope instead of setting aside those 4 coppers. Otherwise, we'd be out of way too much payload. And yeah, already we're at the point where our deck was at like turn 10 last game. Now at turn, what is it? Let's not play this mining road right now. At turn 6, that's just how it goes. If you do not miss your estates. And we can already start annoying the AI by frigate plays. Well, it gets the stowaway in play there, but yeah, our very thin deck just means that we get to bully it without many consequences. We can even opt to not trash the copper there, as we don't really need to trash it yet, and buy this rope right now, get the other frigate in, and yeah, let's see. This is shaping up to be much better. But also, I don't think there is all too much I ought to have done during the last game. This was just very unfortunate and annoying things going on. All right. We're now at the point where, okay, the AI starts cursing us, but it is already so far behind, especially due to our constant frigate attacks, that we can basically do whatever we want. We can gain and play a gold, we can gain and play a frigate, we can gain and play another mining road. And since the AI doesn't have the frigate yet, we don't really need to worry about this all too much. We can just fill our deck with good cards. Due to the durationified effect of the mining road, we get to keep drawing. And yeah, maybe trash out this copper. I'm just playing by ear now. Let's get another combo of mining road. Well, there's the duration effect. Gold and maybe even another gold, and next turn we can start double provincing. And we can even no, well, we have used up all of our mining road plays, so we cannot gain and play the cage, but that's okay. Yeah, frustrating. Not much else to say about this. Yeah. Let's see what the AI does here. I think it's quite at quite a bad point because of the constant frigate attacks, I say, while we miss our frigate. Well, that's not all too great, but still we just can double province here. Since the AI doesn't have a frigate, we can just get all of these nice things in play. We can gain a few more ropes just to be sure to draw next turn, and we can even gain a cage that will enable us to set aside the provinces next turn. We'll draw 5 cards next turn. I think we should be good. Yeah, this is so much easier without the frigate attacks. Frigate is just one of the most devastating ones in the game, in my opinion. Now the AI gains 1, but doesn't get to play it yet. So nice. We can trash down just a tad. Nice. Unfortunately, we missed trashing this curse, but that's okay. We can use this frigate and even get the other frigate into our next hand. And with 19, let's just gain and play another rope, even though that activates the AI stowaway, and buy 2 provinces. Well, we're very likely to get hit by the frigate attack here. That's okay. We're just so far ahead, both in points and deck-wise, that this really doesn't matter too much. We get to draw a bunch of cards. We get to trash out one of the curses. Now here, what do we do? I think we just bite, yeah, just are sad about discarding 8 cards. But yeah, what do we want to hit? This is 6 cards. Maybe discard a rope and a mining road. And now we have 12 here. We can use this to get another mining road into play for some duration draw. We almost have a win on curses here, but unfortunately that's not happening. And then, yeah, this turn we just draw 4 cards, draw 3 cards, and can maybe already double province. Let's see what we draw here. No, but we get to discard 2. Well, we can buy the last mining road here and indeed pile out the curses and win this game in the second attempt. Yeah, this was annoying, as I said, frustrating. Seeing those estates with the sentry all of those times, they tend to stick together once paired up. But yeah, such is life, such is Dominion, and yeah, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you the next time. Goodbye.